Hey everyone, welcome to Get Growing with Gina. If you're new here, I'm Gina and this is Buddy. This is a space where we talk all things personal development, mindset, manifestation, mental health, relationships, and so much more. It's all about becoming the best version of yourself, one step at a time. Today, I'm jumping into a trend that's been blowing up parties giving advice to other women. There's a lot of wisdom being shared out there, and I've found some really interesting takes that I'm going to react to, whether it's about love, careers, making friends, or just navigating life in your 30s. These women have a lot to say, so let's dive in, learn, laugh, and grow together. Okay, now let's get into
in
it.
their 30s talking about what they wish they had known. As your 30 plus something bestie on this app, I'm going to be 37 in 2 weeks. I'm going to answer your questions. I wrote them down on my notepad and I'm going to answer them for you. First question: what is the best way to make friends as an adult? The best way to make friends is to be a friend. Talk to someone, say hello, schedule time together, be interested in their life, share parts of your life, go to dinner, hang out. I do not have friends from elementary school. I don't have friends from high school. I don't have friends from college. I have one close friend who I met when I was 19. Love her. And all my other friends I have met as an adult. Some even in my late 20s, and they are my best friends. Nurture and nourish your relationships.
Good morning. When I posted my last video, a lot of you had questions. This was one of my favorites. How, after 9 years, did I find the strength to leave my relationship? For me, at first, it actually felt like it had nothing to do with strength. When I came to the conclusion that I was unhappy in my relationship after a lot of therapy and that my partner was simply not capable of meeting my emotional needs, I looked at my life and I decided I had two paths to choose from. Path one, I continue on in my relationship. I live the rest of my life feeling about 80% myself. I never fully trust myself and periodically doubt my thoughts and feelings with a person who will never fully understand and accept me. Then there is path two. I move on and I choose to love and trust all of me 100%. And by grossly oversimplifying in this way, I really didn't see any other option but path two. Because the secret I also knew was I'm pretty fucking awesome. And eventually I will meet someone who knows this and who will also love and trust me 100%. So for me, in this mindset of choosing to love me, trust me, and prioritize me, this is how I was able to find the strength to leave.
Women get older, their standards go up. You know, a woman that's over 30 is going to be very picky. She wants you to have a house, a car, credit, take her to dinner, so on and so forth. So a guy that's operating in the dating space that wants a girl, he's naturally going to go for a girl that's younger. And it's not because of looks. And I'm going to circle back to this in a second, but because this girl's going to have less baggage, less ex-boyfriends, less trauma. She's going to be okay with a lot less. She's not going to expect the dinners and the flowers. She might be okay with just taking a walk in the park or going for a hike or going to watch a movie. I'm just keeping it real. But personally, I feel like older women win in their presentation. Women that are, over the age of 25, really, they're more filled out in their bodies. They put their makeup on better. They know how to operate and carry class. They are better conversationalists. They have a lot more life experience. They're much better in regulating themselves in more difficult situations. That's where you win. So when you demonstrate this value to a man, and you're also more grateful to him when he does the right things, that is where you win, and that is where you outcompete these other girls. And look, if you're a younger girl, you're just going to get access to men very easily just by being young, by being energetic, by being positive, because you don't have the trauma, the pain, the past relationships as a lot of older women do. This is just the truth. But as an older woman, when you have this baggage, when you have this trauma, you must put that aside when you're meeting men and understand that you must present yourself effectively, communicate effectively, and that's where a guy's going to be like, look, this girl might be a few years older, but she has a lot more to offer in her personality. And if he's smart, if he's high quality, if he understands that you have value, he's going to go for you over the girl that's younger, because he's going to realize that I don't have to build this girl out. I don't have to mold her to who I am. She's ready to be a wife right now.
If you're in your 30s and everyone around you is getting married or having kids and you're feeling some type of way, ask yourself how many of those situations would you want to be in. And that's no shade to those situations, because I myself am getting married this year. But this is just to remind you that the thing that you're looking for, the thing that's for you, isn't getting taken up. The shit that's not for you is.
I don't think people understand the level of cringy, delulu, like disgusting clinginess that you have to be in order to create friendships as an adult. Like, take everything you knew about making friendships in high school and do the exact opposite. There have been times where I have triple, quadruple texted a person and eventually I was like, dude, do you even like me? Like, what's going on? Like, I've been trying to reach out to you and you just haven't responded back. And that's when they would respond. And in my head, I'm thinking, they don't hate me. They're just busy. Like, people forget to text people all the time. Or, like, I will be the one to desperately call you if you haven't responded to my text in a really long time and I'm trying to make plans. As I'm saying it out loud, it sounds cringy, but that's how I've made my closest friends. You have to be comfortable doing the uncomfortable things in order to create strong connections. Then you will see if the relationship is even worth keeping. Like, if someone doesn't put in the effort that you need to keep the relationship and thrive in the relationship, then you no longer have to put in any effort, because if you don't put in the effort, the relationship does not thrive. And that's not the type of friendship you want. You want something that's more equal and where both parties are putting in an equal amount of energy. I'm just saying, channel your inner sticky booger and see how many friends you end up making.